Oh, so nice to see you on another spring day. Hopefully, it's getting warmer wherever you are. So, I am Rachel and Heisey, and I just love being here with you all. I try to upload a video each week that we've been in quarantine, and maybe I'll keep doing it, but I super miss everyone, so I'm grateful for you doing these practices for your own body and mind. And this week, just thinking a lot about how, we've been here for a while, and it looks like, we're not going to go back to what we had known as a normal before. And I think in this season, the thing that would help us the most is just how to enjoy wherever we are, no matter our circumstance. And I think that that'll help us even in the long term. So as we begin, I just want you to really ground into your body and keep focusing. If your mind wanders to anything, just keep focusing back to what it feels like and see if you can create some enjoyment in your own experience. So that is my hope. And yes, I do have another one of my paintings I brought up for us today. So that's just something you can enjoy, and I can post links in the comments here of this video so you can look at my other works online. I also posted another video on YouTube this week, so I can share that if you're looking for about 30 minutes of restorative. All right, so what do you say? Let's start in our child's pose, get in touch with our body. So your knees could be together or they could be separated. Exhale the hips back and really let yourself relax. So I want you to let your head come to the mat, and if it's not getting there, add a pillow. And just let yourself breathe out. What does it feel like to exhale? And then as you breathe in, I want you to feel that your belly is like a hug. It's pressing against your thighs with warmth and kindness. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to sink down and get a little bit heavier. And so try that a couple times and just notice your mind. Is it going anywhere? And can you bring it back? It's okay if anxiety arises. It's simply being aware and knowing how to redirect that creates health and wholeness. And then scan over your body, and what's one place that needs comfort right now? Is there anywhere that feels tense or tired that you could care for? Or is there any place in you that simply is looking to be a little more joyful? And just take note, take one more breath, and then let it out. We're going to inhale and come on up to all fours. And I apologize, I hope there's not too much background noise. There's a lot happening outside right now. It's a nice day. So I want you to separate your hands a little bit wider than you normally would, but we're still going to create alignment. So what that looks like for alignment health is to lengthen the crown of the head away from the tail, and then hug in your lowest rib. So that means your abs are locked on, your core is helping you extend. And then the shoulder blades, can you bring them together in your back as if you're holding a pencil between them? It's going to open your heart. So let's stretch our shoulders. So your elbow is going to come up, and you're just going to look at me and tuck one shoulder in. So what that looks like head on is you're just going to stretch the head of the shoulder right here. You're just going to tuck in and then let your head go in that direction. Still tailbone extending away from the head and hugging in the left rib. Inhale up, and then exhale other side. So your elbow comes up, and you're going to look that way and just stretch the head of the shoulder. And lengthen again, tailbone away from the crown of the head. Inhale up, and exhale, turn. Go with your own breathing, inhaling up, and exhale. And then start to get to know how this feels as you exhale. Does something feel good? Are you grateful just to be here, breathing in and then twisting? Or is your mind having trouble calming down or analyzing this moment? And just take note. Simply being aware is your first step to creating a little more health for yourself. Last two. And on this last one, really notice what you're carrying. Where's your mind? Great job. And then come back to center. So bring your wrists right underneath the shoulders again, knees under the hips, and create that length. So when I say extend the crown of the head, it feels a little bit like tucking your chin because the back of the neck is going to be longer. It is great for your spine. And we're going to start with the opposite arm and leg. Inhaling, reaching up and out and pausing. And as you pause, I want you to think about lengthening the heel and the fingertips. So it's going to stretch your calf a bit. Yes. And can you keep hugging in that lowest rib? That's going to help keep you solid here. And then exhale, bring it down. Other side, breathe in, reach. And if you like that flex, flex again. The heel flexing back. And think about your wrists being in line with your shoulder and your heel being in line with your hip joint. Hug the ribs in. And then exhale it down. So breathe in one more time. This time on this set, I want you to think about keeping quiet your shoulders and hips. So not allowing them to rock around. Exhale down, and then a breath on the other side. Inhaling up. Take a breath. Try to stay solid. And then coming down. So adding on if you like. We're going to inhale, reach up, and then exhale, reach back. So you could just stay like this. You don't have to connect at all. This is stretching your thigh a little bit. You'll feel that. And it's also reaching and opening your heart. If you do want to connect, hold around the ankle and flex the foot. And try to keep in alignment the heel, knee, hip joint. It's on an angle, but everything is kind of lined up. And then if you want, you're going to open. So as you breathe, I want you to feel the joy in this pose. So it is so open. It is full of life. You're pushing the mat down. You're opening your heart up. And just breathe and feel how alive you are. Your body is balancing. It's dancing around. What a miracle. So one more deep breath. Where do you feel the most alive? And just breathe that in. Breathe it out. And then inhale, extend, just like we were doing. And exhale down. One cat-cow to even out. Breathe up. And then breathe and round your back. And then we'll switch. So first, let's find steady alignment. Shoulders together, ribs in, crown and tail extend. Once you feel that core support, other side. Inhale, reach it out. And then if you want to add on, exhale and reach around. Connect or not, you can just reach. That is still a great stretch. Flex the foot and lift. So start to open and expand, feeling the side. Pushing down in order to feel the heart lift. Lining up, toes, ankle, knees with hip. And then how's your breath? How alive can you feel here? Could you soften anything that's tense? And just allow your body to dance for one more breath. All those little tiny twitches are your body helping you learn to balance. Inhale and exhale. So breathe in, reach out long, find your length, and then exhale it down. This time, one cow. So you're going to hammock the belly and lift the chin. And then down dog, so exhale and tuck. So you can round a little bit as you get there. And then we're going to find our down dog. So before I talk through your alignment, just go ahead and play. Bend one knee and just extend the other heel, maybe rock around. What type of movement would feel really good for your body? Give yourself permission to do anything. And then exhale and we'll find our down dog. So spread your fingertips and try to find even placement between them, even weight distribution. And then inhaling, picking up through the tail, and exhaling down through the crown of the head. So you're still getting that same feeling. And then the ribs, can you hug them in? So our alignment principles are basically the same everywhere. And then shoulder blades, let them kiss behind your back. And gently shrug here since your arms are up. Well, they're down, but they're overhead. Take a nice deep breath. And then can you soften around the ankles, around the knees? Where do you feel most alive here? Maybe it's in the pressure of the hands, the strength of the back. Really let yourself feel it. Take a deep breath in, grateful for your body and the practice that you're doing. And then exhale, eyes to fingers, walk forward and let yourself hang in a forward fold. And you can just shake it out. Yes and no, roll the hips, maybe bend the knees back and forth. What would feel great? learning to listen and love your body. And then bend the knees and lift the eyes a bit, so starting to extend the back. And then inhale the whole way up by pushing the heels down to rise. And exhale, hands come to the heart. And we'll find our first mountain pose. So take your feet and replace them right underneath the hips, or toes can touch. So that's personal to you, whatever you feel like you're more grounded in. And then line up the knees over the midline of your toes. And then tailbone and crown are going to extend away. So this is a great way to learn alignment, is if you touch the crown of the head and the tailbone. Let's see if you can lengthen them just a little more. And then hug the lowest rib in. And here, maybe you want your palms open today, or strong at the heart. So you choose. Let the collarbone smile up a little, and the shoulders come back to touch. And see if you can add a little air in the collarbones. And then as you breathe, I want you to feel how your body is breathing you. So you're not forcing it. It's caring for you. It's giving you life. And then start to feel the mat beneath your feet and how it's supporting you, and you are strong and grounded. And see if you can feel a little bit taller through the crown of the head lifting up. And can you take a breath of gratitude just to be alive, to be right here, enjoying this moment, fully capable, fully present in your body. And then what do you need a little more of? Maybe it's joy, maybe it's strength, maybe it's acceptance. I want you to breathe that in as a focus for your practice. Just take a moment to pick that and take it in. And then we'll rise, inhale, reach up. And lengthen, heels down, crown up. And exhale, we're going to dive. Knees bend, heart lifts, open, and fold. Hands to shins or under the toes. And inhale, lengthen the back, extend. And then exhale, let it go. Knees bend. Step the leg farthest from me back. So the knee closest to your screen is the one beneath you. And I want you to line up your knee over your ankle. It can be a little closer to you as well. What you want to avoid is reaching too far. And then breathe your heart open. So here you can be on your fingertips. That helps, or blocks. And I want you to think about length again. This time from the crown to the tail, but then back to the heel as well. And creating strength. Think into the foot that's beneath you. And I want you to push down your big toe, inner heel, outer heel, and pinky toe. So walk through the four corners of your feet and press it in and feel how grounded you are. Feel how lifted your arch can be. Nice deep breath here. And exhale, press back to your down dog. Lengthen the hips, relax the crown of the head. And take a nice deep breath in. So find your open heart and take a breath where you really feel your ribs open. You feel them close. That's going to help your mind relax. And then stay with it as you inhale. Move the body forward to your plank. Feeling the breath come in. You could be kneeling or lifted. And then pause. Take the shoulders to touch. Feel your strength. Inhale. And then exhale. Slowly lower the whole way down to start. Toes point back. Shoulders come back. And inhale. Lift the crown of the head up. And then exhale, let yourself go. So we're coming into baby cobra again. So inhale, lift yourself up. Hands are light. Feel your back. Feel the strength in it running down your spine. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. How high can your heart lift? Breathe it in. And exhale, let it go. Tuck the toes. Push and pull back to your down dog. Or if you want, your child's pose again or a puppy pose. And then breathe. And I want you to feel your body. Think into each finger again, and can you place the palms evenly, each finger even weight? Can you open your heart a little more, lift your tail a little more, soften your knees? And what does your body feel like in this moment? So we can increase joy by noticing what we need. So what do you need in this moment? And then provide that. Take a breath in, inviting it in, providing care and comfort. And then enjoying our life. So that leg that's farthest from me, the one farthest from your screen, inhale, reach it back and extend, pointing the toes. So you're in a three-legged dog. Square the shoulders, feel the strength, pushing the hands down, lifting the toes up, breathe in. And exhale, knee comes into your heart. Then we find our lunge, so we ground it. And you can use your hand to help you get there. So all of this is optional. Just do what your body wants. So once you have your heel down, line it up, the heel and ankle underneath your knee, or a little bit, your knee can be a little closer to you. And then open the heart again. So find your length. Where can you open your body even more? Crown of the head and heel reaching away. One more breath. How alive can you feel as you breathe? And then gently bend the knee and step in and just let yourself relax. This time, if it feels good, bend your elbows and hug them. And take a moment to surrender. Nice deep breath one more time. Let it go. And then knees bend a lot, eyes lift, and inhale the whole way up, pushing down to rise. Now, if you want a little back bend, I want you to take your tailbone back at the same time you lift up. So that's going to help give space for the low back to arc into your back bend. And then exhale, hands come to the heart, or they stay open by your sides. What would you like this time? And then find your footing. Find that space where your feet feel strong. And think about placing down all four corners of each foot. So take a moment to feel that in your own body. The more we feel, the more quieter our minds can be. So come into the physical presence of the moment. Exhale. One more breath. What is it that you want to focus on? What do you want to breathe out and let go? And then when you're ready with that in mind, inhale and reach up with your intention, with your focus. Draw it in. And as you exhale, exhale as if you dove with it. So knees soft, heart open. Hands to shins or under the toes. Breathe it in, embody it. And then exhale, let yourself go. Knees bend. So the foot closest to your screen is going to step back. So we're on our opposite side first. And then I want you to line up your knee and your ankle again. Yes. So coming for warrior one, step the back foot in until the heel comes down. And then find all four corners of that foot. So give yourself a moment, no rush. And then inhale when you're ready, come up. And exhale, find your space. So you can walk around until you feel like you are grounded. So both feet are rooted down, arches lift, and then line up the knees with the midline of your toes. Inhale and lift the hands high, and exhale, shoulders back, heart open. So I want you to think about your same alignment feel. So crown of the head reaching, tailbone coming down, knees soft, and that is super going to help your body. It's going to allow the spinal fluid to flow without any hindrance. In the lowest rib, you're still hugging that in to support your spine as well. And then finding our strength. Inhale, reach up and straighten the leg a little bit. And then exhale, we're going to bend our elbows back and down. So what you're going to feel is strong in your shoulder blades. And you can bend into your warrior one, making sure the knee doesn't pass the ankle. Inhale, reach up. Straighten the leg and exhale, bend. And go with your breath, inhaling up. Feel the strength in your body as you pull your shoulders back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, one more time, you've got it. Breathe in, pushing the heels. And exhale, elbows back. Yes, great job. Inhale and exhale, sweep it down, back heel lifts, and step back to your down dog or child's pose. Maybe even pedaling it out. What would feel great? Listen to your body. Your body knows best how to care for you. So find your inner voice and enjoy that listen. And then let your breath go. Find your hands evenly, strong fingers, strong palms. And when you're ready, inhale forward if you want the vinyasa. So we're flowing to line up our shoulders over the wrists, kneeling or grounded, and then lengthen crown of the head and tailbone again. And exhale, slowly lower, this time halfway down or all the way. Let your body pick. And then inhale up to up dog or baby cobra again. So if you picked up dog, you're still going to roll the shoulders back so the shoulder blades kiss, collarbones lift, and smile at the edge. Crown of the head, lengthen it up. One more deep breath in. And exhale back to down dog. And breathe. Maybe pedal, maybe rest. Take 2 cleansing breaths. What is your body saying it needs in this moment? And what would feel good for you? Nourishing. Now the leg closest to the screen. So both knees bend, and then you're going to lift that leg to 3-legged dog. So now you're on your opposite side. Square up the shoulders, press into the hands to lift the tail, knees soft but straight. Inhale, and exhale, knee comes into your heart. So you're hovering if you like. And then when you're ready, you're going to set it down and find your lunge on the other side. So take a moment to reposition. Find where your front knee glides in the same direction as the midline of your toes. Inhale. And exhale, back foot comes in, heel comes down, and when you're ready, breathe up. Feel your breath lift you. And then take a moment to reposition until you feel grounded. So keep giving yourself the permission to adjust, to do exactly what your body needs each moment. And then line up the knees with the midline of the toes. Shoulders come back, crown of the head and tail lengthen away from each other. And when you're ready, breathe in and up. And we just pause here to begin. I want you to feel the grounding in the feet. How powerfully can you push down all 4 corners of the feet? Lift the arches. How much can you hug the ribs in, yet keep the chest open? And then breathe up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, elbows come down to shoulder height. Shoulder blades kiss behind. And then we'll move with your breath, your peace. Breathing up. Exhaling down. Soft knees in line with the middle of the toes. And feel your body. Feel your life. Feel your breath. So what feels alive? What are you grateful for? Enjoy having a body, moving it, being here. One more time. And exhale, breathe in. And exhale, we come down. Back heel lift, step forward, and let yourself relax. So you can shake it out, yes and no. Roll the shoulders. And this time we're going to bend the knees a lot and then hug behind if you like. And really give yourself a hug. And as you breathe, can you feel compassion from your hands to wherever they're hugging? Feel the breath in the middle of your body and how your body has always been caring for you. Just take one more breath, thankful for this body and how it loves you. And then gently let that go, let your eyes lift, and inhale the whole way up, pushing down. Feel your breath, and then what does your body want here? A little back bend, tail back, or just straight and tall? And exhale, hands come to the heart. So starting to balance a little bit, we're going to take our hands to our heart, shoulders back, inhale, and exhale, soften your knees, and then kickstand one leg. So start to feel one foot hold all your weight. And I want you to push down off all corners. And what right now is tense and needs comfort, take a moment to see if you can breathe and just soften. Inhale. And exhale, that foot and kickstand, same side hand's going to come back. So you can either put your thumb on your big toe, you can hold around your ankle. So maybe give yourself a moment to try. And here for balancing, you could also hold on to a wall, a chair, anything at all that'll support you. And then flex your foot and line up the knee and the heel and the hip joint. Take a nice deep breath in, heart open. And exhale, reach out for a dancer's pose. So here, I want you to lengthen just like you would on your mountain pose or back bend, crown of the head and tail away from each other. And then reach your wrists and your ankle away. And try to line up again, knees with the hip joint, heel and toes all in a line. And feel the life. Feel your stretch, feel your reach, feel how alive you can become. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. See if you can let that go and step it back at the same time. So just creating a warrior two. Other arm's going to open and then take a moment to reposition. So your heel, your ankle, maybe your knees a little closer to you and feet pressed down. Palms up. Nice deep breath in and out. So we're also going to move here with our breath and body. So inhale, reach up, and then exhale, shoulders down. Inhale up, and exhale. So ribs come in, shoulder blades just behind. Breathe up, breathe down. And can you own your strength? So press into it, breathe it up, breathe it down. One more time, inhale. Exhale down. And then we're going to come together. So you can just walk it in, or if you want to try that, adding some energy, just enjoying being alive, we're going to step closed. And then find your mountain again. So you can shake it out. We're going to take a deep breath just to cleanse and release any tension. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. And a brand new side. Inhale, reach up, round and rise. Hands come to the heart. And let's find your other side. So take a moment and kickstand your other foot. Take a nice deep breath. And then ground into the other side. And can you lift that arch by pushing in the outer edge, the big toe, and your heel. Shoulders come back, crown and tail extend, ribs hug in. And then when you're ready, we're going to reach for the other foot behind. So you're on your opposite side now. Your thumb can touch your big toe, or you can hold on to your ankle. And then flex your foot. Lengthen the crown of the head up. Nice deep breath. And choose to be on your side. Supporting yourself through this. Inhale. And exhale, press and reach away. So line up your heel, your knee, your hip joint. Soft standing knee, reaching front to back. And then being on your side, how can you support yourself here? You've got this. You're trying. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's about enjoying being alive. And where do you feel alive? Right here. So take one more deep breath, owning it. And then exhale and see if you can let go and step back all at once. So you're in your warrior two again. This time, you're going to plant both feet. Take a moment and line up your knee and ankle. So it's exactly the same as the last time. So inhale, arms open wide, palms up. Exhale, sink in to hold your own. And then find your breath. Breathing up, arms reach, straighten your front leg. And then exhale, bend your front knee to warrior two. Elbows come down like cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink down. Go at your own pace, pushing the heels to rise. And then exhaling, grounding in, lengthening head and tail. So take about 2 more breaths. Hug your ribs in. You've got it. One last time. Exhale in. And then either step slowly or jump to the head of the mat. Nice deep breath. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive down. And this time, bend the knees and slowly roll up. Nice and slow, stacking your vertebrae. Arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. And then take a moment and just feel your pose. How do you feel in this moment? If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And then just notice your mind. What is it doing? Is it judging or analyzing? Or is it able to just feel? Feel into the toes, feel into the breath. Something in this present moment that'll ground and calm your mind. And then maybe remember your intention from a few moments earlier. Take a moment to refocus on that, to really wish it towards yourself from your heart center. And then soft knees, and with that wish and feel in mind, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive. Hands to shins or under the toes, lengthen. Just notice how you feel. And then exhale, let it go. Knees bend. And step one leg back, so you can choose which one. And then we're going to come down. So you can drop that knee, and we're going to find a pigeon pose. So here in pigeon, I feel like my mat is dark. I'm going to see if I can give you a little more light here by moving this, hopefully. So here on your mat, I want you to tuck in, not quite, but that's all right. Tuck in your other leg. So a pigeon pose. That's what we do here in quarantine. We just figure it out. Thanks for practicing. All right, almost there. That'll be good for you. Okay. So pigeon pose, you're going to have one leg back. So this leg behind you can either have a bent knee or you can straighten your leg. So it just depends on how your hip feels. And then this front leg, you're going to flex your foot to protect your knee. And then kind of tuck it in close. It's going to be a little bit easier. Or maybe you want to bring it up for a little more. So this is a great way to stretch your thigh and stretch your hip joint. So inhale, lift through the crown. And if you want a little more, wiggle your back leg. So before we go and just rest, this time I'm going to allow you to bend your back knee and then invite you to reach for it with the same side hand. See if you've got it, you can hold on, and then reposition by squaring your shoulders front. And if it doesn't feel good, just let it go. Keep listening to your body. Inhale. And exhale, either let that go if you're done with the stretch, or if you want to lay down with that leg, you can. You just lay yourself down and forward. This doesn't feel good, come out of it. Maybe sit to the side of your body. Those are things that are going to help you feel better. So I want you to rest. So either holding your foot or letting it go. And then just rest and breathe. As you breathe, each exhale, focus on going a little heavier. So that's going to calm your mind. Inhaling new life and comfort. Exhaling, feeling your body weight as a gift and sinking into it. So if you still have your foot, let it go now. Give yourself a few moments to just extend and rest. And if you want, you can even rock your body a little bit to explore your stretch. One more deep breath. And then exhale and gently push yourself up. Breathe in. And then we'll switch. So you're going to bring the other leg forward, and then you're going to reach the opposite leg back. So again, it could pause here where you just want to have a bent knee, or you could go a little bit straighter. And then this foot, let's flex it again. And you can take it up if you want more, but I advise you to tuck it in just to be gentle. And then lengthen. So if you want, you can tuck your back toes and kind of wiggle that leg back to open up the front part of your hip a little bit more. And then if you like, you're going to reach back for your foot. And then line up again. So shoulders line up with frame. And just breathe. So stay high for a little bit. Give your body time to adjust. Relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders. Just breathing. Next deep breath. And then we're going to exhale and rest by laying down. So you need to release your foot or hold on to it for a deeper position. And maybe a gentle rock in here. Be very gentle and just relax. Keep lengthening the crown of the head away and then resting into it. And your breath can provide so much to your life. So not only does it sustain you, but if you focus into it, if you let your mind ground in it, it's a form of self-compassion. It's going to help you rest and to let go of any racing thoughts, any unkind words. So just focus on learning how to feel each in-breath and out-breath. And just allow yourself to be. If you have your foot, let it go. So take a couple more breaths here, just resting and releasing into the ground. One more deep breath. And then inhale and gently walk it up. And exhale, both feet can come out so that they are in front of you on the mat. We're going to do a couple things for your core if you want. So again, this is all optional. Yoga is all about taking care of our own bodies, and our bodies are unique every day. So inhale, and exhale, take the shoulders back. You can feel your tailbone here as you're sitting nice and tall. So we are going to round. So hold on to your thighs or take your arms back, and then round your tailbone under. Yep. And then you're just going to hold your arms out. So here you can have your heels up if you want a little more work. You can even have your knees bent, legs up, or you can come out to full boat pose and come down. So here you're just going to hold. So whichever position you chose of all of those options. Or if you want a little more, we're going to inhale, reach up, arms and feet, and then exhale and come down. So just about 3 times, inhale, reaching up. And exhale down. So why are we doing this? Because to feel how alive you are, feel your strength, feel your life, you've got it. And exhale, you can come the whole way down. And then just reach your arms and toes away. So you can let your ribs pop up and just stretch your whole core here. Breathing, reaching. And exhale, take your knees in. So I want you to hug your knees. That's going to lift your tailbone a little bit. And then lift your head. So we're going to lengthen out our spine. Inhale, and then exhale, let yourself relax down. So this time stretch out one leg long, and then lift the other leg and hold behind. And you can roll your ankle. And then just stay here. If your body is just asking for a little more rest in this season, I want you to exhale and just sink and feel your weight. Your body is just aching to be alive, to enjoy life, or to strengthen more if you want a stronger pose. You can lift up so that your head is towards your knee and lift the opposite leg. You're still stretching, but you're also working a little bit. Shoulders relax. Thank your body for listening, for speaking to you. One more deep breath. And then exhale and just let that go. And we'll switch. So I want you to bring the other knee in and then reach it up, hold behind, and big ankle, both directions. And what can you breathe out? Let yourself be cared for and just feel the stretch, feel your breath, feel the ground. And what does your body need? Does it need rest? Does it need a little more life-giving energy where you want to lift your head and the opposite foot? So really listen into your body. Be gracious. And then coming into Joyful Child's, both feet lift, head lifts, hand lift, you're going to reach. So you might just hold on to your legs, or you might be able to get your toes and reach around the tail up. It's going to feel great in a moment. And then exhale, lay down right here. Feel how long and straight your spine is. If you like the pose called Happy Baby, you can bend your knees next to your ribs. Hold the outside of your feet or the inside of your feet, and you can even rock. Just find what feels good for your body. And then gently bring the knees together, arms out wide. Inhale. And exhale, I want you to keep your shoulders down, and then just hug your knees, this time high up into your shoulder. So see if your opposite shoulder can be down. And then look away from your knees in a way that helps ground and twist your pose deeper. With each exhale, can you hug the belly in and massage your inner organs? You can use your hands for comfort. You can touch your legs, your belly, whatever needs cared for. One more exhale. And then inhale, come on back up. Arms long, and tuck your knees into the opposite shoulder. And just look away in the other direction. And see if your exhale you can ground and massage your belly a little more. If you use your hands for comfort, place your hands on your body somewhere. You're welcome to even extend your top leg. Should keep that on the other side too. You're always welcome to play with your poses. And then lastly, come on back in and take your legs straight up. And put your hands right underneath your tailbone. So your thumbs are there, and that's going to support you so that your muscles don't have to work as hard. Or you could lean up a wall. So this is called legs up a wall or waterfall pose. I want you to exhale. And you just feel cared for. This is one of the most nourishing poses in yoga. It just gives you so much. It balances your emotions. It helps your circulation. It comforts your body. Just breathe. If you like a different pose than this as an inversion, you're welcome to take it. This is all about caring for you. And gently let your hands go. Touch your knees together and let your feet come down to the mat and separate. So your knees just rock in. And that also supports your low back. This is a great option instead of Shavasana or full relaxation if your low back ever hurts. So before we get there, I want you to slide your left hand up right under the left side of your chest. Maybe you'll feel your heartbeat or just some warmth. And then the other hand low on your belly, somewhere below the belly button. And start to breathe. And if you can, you can close your eyes if that feels okay. And let the lower hand move a little more. So start to know what your deepest breath can feel like. When we breathe all the way down, filling our lungs, it also instantly calms us. It touches our vagus nerve and relaxes our body. It's amazing how we're made. So just enjoy that for a moment, how deeply you can breathe. If your mind wanders, it's great. Just bring it back as soon as you're aware. Remember, awareness is the gift, not necessarily staying with what we hoped we'd be able to focus on, but just coming back over and over to retrain our mind. And then feel the other hand, the heartbeat of the warmth. And that in conjunction with your breath, take a moment and just be grateful for your body. How it's been keeping you alive, it's been caring for you, calling you lovable and worthy since the moment you started to breathe. And then you can stay here or find your most relaxing position just for the next few moments. Give this up to yourself as a gift. So your feet could rock out, you could bend a knee, anything at all for your relaxation. And I want you to exhale and feel your body weight. Just let yourself sink. Maybe notice your breathing again as we get going. And sometimes what stresses us out is just thoughts. Thoughts come in and then anxiety starts and it can be a perpetual thing. So teaching our minds to let go of what doesn't help us is the biggest gift. So we'll start by just hearing all the sounds that you can. What sounds are close to you? Maybe your breath, something in the room. What sounds are far away? And every time you notice a new sound, I want you to picture it and just let it float by. It's like it were a cloud passing by your awareness. Then come back to your breath and feel the whole next rise and fall. And then come into your body and start to notice feelings. So start to notice the forehead and just let it smooth. Then scan down your jaw and let it relax. Feel the back of your body sink and your heart spread and widen. Feel your sit bones ground and your hips and belly relax and widen. Your arms and legs, feel them sink and relax. And then take your mind back into your breath, the way it lifts and it lowers. And notice every nuance to it, every little detail. And for the next few moments, just for this short time, as soon as a thought or feeling arises, or a sensation or a sound catches your awareness, just come back to your breath over and over, trusting that every time we're aware of something, we let it go. We're training our minds to know how to be calm and to choose to focus and to focus on just what helps. Letting go of those thoughts that might not be true or beneficial. For the next few moments, simply rest in that and with your breath. Take a moment to practice gratitude. Studies show it helps us, even our health. So what are you grateful for? What can you be thankful for in this moment? And then once again, feel your body weight. Be so grateful for your body weight and getting to rest and seeing that as a gift. And so it's pulling you down and relaxing you. And then start to move your fingers and toes and see that as a gift, a miracle of your mind sending synapses that then you move. It's amazing. And then roll your wrists and your ankles, again practicing gratitude. And you can do that in the way that it feels. Now what would feel great next? Maybe you want to hug your knees and rock, and maybe you want to sway them or stretch. When you're ready, roll to one side and stay there for a moment. So I want you to exhale and feel the ground. Feel as if it's holding you up and that you don't have to help it. You are cared for. You can trust the support. Just rest into it for a moment. And then feel your breath. And feel how you're cared for. And then feel the air as it touches your nose. Then it goes back out. Even the air in your room. So one more breath, just being cared for and resting. And getting to enjoy that. And when you're ready, you can press yourself up to sit nice and tall, and we'll finish our practice all together. So find your sit downs and inhale, reach up, and exhale, Namaste. So thank you so much for doing this practice. Seriously, the healthier that you are, the healthier you're able to relate to other people, which means the healthier your relationships are, the healthier you're able to respond when things happen. It creates a healthier world around you. So I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for how you care for yourself. And again, my name is Rachel Lynn Heisey, and I teach at West End Yoga in Lancaster on Normal Life, so we'll see when that starts again. But for now, you can find me online at YogaBreathePray, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and even guided meditations on your favorite podcast apps. So this week I did post a restorative yoga practice on my YouTube channel, so I'll share that here if you need just about 30 minutes or less of learning how to listen to your body again, and find a healthy relationship with your body. And if you do love my painting here, I will also have a link to my where I sell my art. And I'm just grateful for you all. So please consider checking out those channels and supporting me. I'll have that link in here. Because during quarantine, we're just doing this to love you. So thanks so much. You are loved. Grace, peace, namaste, friends.